Leagues, a brand new challenge. I've made no plans barring one. I wanted the nostalgic feeling of running around with very little idea on what to do. What's the one plan, I hear you say? To rush wilderness content as fast as possible, get to Venenatus, Callisto and Vetion, and try to land myself a pet. Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of my Trailblazer series. These are the stats that we are currently sat on, finishing up from last episode, and this is the gear predominantly that we got last episode. This is going to be really nice for hunting down those revenants for the wilderness weapons to hopefully land ourselves a boss pet. What we do in this episode, we're going to be predominantly focusing on the 70 tasks that we've got left, and also getting our final relic to get our final area and relic. After that, we are going to be absolutely smashing through the revenants, hoping to land ourselves the other two weapons that we don't already have, and then we're going to be killing those wilderness bosses. And after session out many a task, we're down to our final one. So when I pluck this Chinchomper from this box, it means we're going to be able to unlock our final area, which is going to be Asgarnia. Here we go, let's unlock this one. I'm going to confirm Asgarnia. The things that I mainly want from Asgarnia are going to be obviously my final 1300 points, so I'm able to get my final relic, but also I'm going to be getting the Dragon Defender, and I can finish off the PT quest line. Definitely said PT when it's definitely piety. After scaling Camelot Castle to bring myself to the night training grounds, we whip out our obsidian armour and frankly tear these guys apart. And doing so gets us a load of XP and also now means we have access to piety, which is going to be absolutely vital in shredding revs. Well, oh my god, that was so close. So I literally ran out of tokens. This girl here told me to get out of the room and I got the Dragon Defender on the last drop. So that's the Dragon Defender out of the way. It's 100 points for equipping it, and I'm sure that I'm probably going to get booted out of the room any second, but it was nice that I managed to get myself that last kill. As you can see, no tokens left. And now our very last thing before we need to tick off before the Revenant is going to be the 800 points for the new relic. So I'm just going to try and find myself some more of the fun type tasks and get them knocked out. And there we have it. Our final relic is unlocked, 15,000 league points. The one I'm going to be going for is Draining Strikes, because it's the one that's going to be most vital towards my end goal of the Wilderness Boss Pets. So let's get that one now. The animation of this is always very nice, and we go from the 12 times multiplier to the 16. Lovely stuff. 8 million of the finest golden pennies. So, a bit of background on this guy. So, he went to Scholarmere, lots of people do in the Rev Caves. I do it to other people as well, if you haven't got an Amulet of Avarice. Unfortunately for him, I wasn't paying much attention. I had my prayers on, I had piety on, and I just 3-hit him and killed him. That really upset him, because I wasn't paying attention again. He come back and killed me this time, by running away, bringing stronger bolts and all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately for me, that meant I lost my fire cape. But, you know, I was just going to let it slide. This thing happens. I don't really need the fire cape that much. But, yeah, he was that upset that I killed him that he just kept coming back and attacking me. So I killed him again, and again, and again, and again. I just kept chasing him off and killing him. Not really sure what he gained from any of this, because he just died a lot. But I suppose he did make me lose the fire cape, so there's that. So, like I said, the fire cape I'm just not going to bother getting back. The Dragon Defender I'm going to get back because it's going to take me literally like 15 minutes, so I might as well grab that back. And also as a little bit of extra strength bonus, I now have 83 Slayer, so we can go get ourselves the Draconic Boots. So let's go get the Defender and the Boots. And there we have back our Draconic Defender. And that's going to be a nice upgrade. Now we also have the dragon boots, so we're going to take off the mystic boots. I didn't bother getting any. Oh, that's the task, 100 points. We also got 250 points for becoming level combat 120. So yeah, 350 points for coming to visit these guys. The XP absolutely flies up at the Revenants, and we're about to grab ourselves level 99 attack. We also surpassed level 85 Slayer, so if we wanted to, we could go and get ourselves a whip. Oh, yes, boys. Now, okay, it's not a wilderness weapon, and it's not anything like amazing, but it is amazing, because every time I wear it, it means I can skull, and sculling for these revs is such a pain in the ass sometimes, so it just means that I can just do that and skull, and it will redo my skull, and yeah, very happy with that drop. It's half as rare as the wilderness weapon, so it is still very rare. However, it's not as rare as a wilderness weapon. If I could get one soon, though, that would be lovely, but yeah, very happy with that. We are far from struggling for cash, but I'll never get bored of seeing 8 million GP on the floor, so that's another 8 mil effigy. And within the same Revenant task, we now get ourselves a 4 mil medallion. So we've got the 8 mil medallion, the 4 mil medallion, and we've probably got about 1 mil in the looting bag. So yeah, we're not doing bad for cash. And there we have another 2 mil statuette. So roughly within this inventory, I've earned well over 16 mil, so not too bad. We're just about to grab ourselves level 99 defense, and once we do, it now means we're going to have maxed all of our combats. There we go, level 99. It also means we are now level 124. I'd probably like to get 126 at some point, and we're up to level 89 Slayer. Oh, boys, I am not going to lie, it's really not what you like to see. We've been killing so many revs, and I've just been praying for another wilderness weapon. We've already got the scepter. I've had 2 wilderness weapons now, so I'm actually not unlucky on the drop rate, which is really annoying because we're not unlucky and we still don't have any of the weapons we need. We need either the crossbow or we need the Viggora's chainmace. We've got 2 scepters. Oh, so frustrating. But we're getting weapons, right? It's just painful. Oh, yes, boys, it's happened. The Viggora's chainmace. This is out of the 3 weapons I wanted the most. We got 2 of the one that I really didn't want, and now we've got the one I want the most. I'm going to finish up the task with the chainmace, and just to see how good it is, and I'll absolutely be coming back with the chainmace, but it means we can do some bossing now, and it unlocks 2 of the 3 wilderness bosses. This was the best one by far. It was better than the crossbow. I'm just absolutely so chuffed that I've got it. It now means we can do some Vetion, and we can do some Callisto, and we can just give revs a rest for a bit. I'm going to finish up the test, just as I said, to test it out, because it's going to absolutely wreck these boys, but man, I am happy to receive that. That is the task finished up, and we are looking very spicy and demonic, I must say. Perfectly fitting for the wilderness, absolutely. One thing I'd like to do, if you don't know, the Avarice actually has the same stats as a Glory, so it's actually not too bad to be using, but I would like to get myself a Fury, which means I need 86 crafting, because I can use a Mushroom Pie boost. I've got quite a lot of black D-hides. In fact, let me show you my Rev tab, because I don't think we've really seen that. This is what the Rev tab is looking like. Obviously, we'll have the Viggora's chainmace in here as well. I've used some of the seeds and things, but some of the supplies are from elsewhere, like some of the logs and things are from wood cutting. But all in all, probably made about the 88 mil, because I've used some and some extras from others. I'm going to be using my 20 Larens keys to see what uncuts I can get to get myself the crafting level. We've also got 494 black D-hides, so hopefully I've just got enough bits banked to be able to get ourselves the crafting level for our Fury. There we go, and that's the loot in which we got from the Larens Key. We got our uncuts, which is useful. We also got tons of Pures, and of course the Dagenhai Robe bottom, which is always a nice added bonus. And if you take a look at me with the Dagenhai Robe bottom on, he's an absolute mammoth. He's a wilderness legend. I'm really liking the look of this thing. I ended up doing my crafting with the gems again. You need a level 90 crafting to be making that. I forgot to do the Mushroom Pie boost. So back with the Mushroom Pie boost, let's make up the Fury. The reason that I did the gem shop is because the other one... Okay, and once again, we've forgotten to eat the mushroom pie, so let's eat that and smelt this. The reason I did the gem shop was because the black D-hide leather, I didn't have a viable way of tanning them, because I didn't have access to the bank chest. So let's string that, and now let's enchant it. And it's actually a point task, and we now have ourselves the Amulet of Fury, which is looking very, very nice. We are coming towards the end of the episode, but how can we finish up without showing you the power of the Viggora's chainmace with the increased speed against the wilderness bosses and all the things like that? So we're going to go for Vetion. If you don't know, for Vetion, you can choose the Slayer task of Skeletons or Hellhounds. Both count, so I'm going to be choosing Skeletons because then you get the XP for the boss as well as for killing the Hellhounds. So let's find Skeletons, there he is, and let's get ourselves off to Vetion and show the true power of this thing. And I think, boys, that's where I'm going to be ending the episode. I didn't want to show any drops or anything like that because there'll be plenty of bossing and plenty of Viggora's chainmace in the next episode. But I just wanted to show you that it is super fast, super powerful, and it's going to absolutely shred through these wilderness bosses. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I very much enjoyed making this. If you could, leave it a like, and if you'd like to subscribe or check out some of my other content, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, thanks very much, and goodbye.